touch me, I'll kill you.
Calm down.
Let her.
Calm down.
Let her. Let her.
Calm down.
Let her. Let her.
Calm down.
Let her.
Hey.
Let her. No,
Piece
let
of
her.
trash.
Let her.
Hey.
Let her. No, let her. Call the police.
Call me a survey.
Call the police.
Hey.
I've already called the police.
Okay, let the police come out here.
Yeah,
Do
you're
it.
cop back
Do it.
there
Do
told
it.
you not to call.
Do it. Do it.
You go back out.
Do it.
The video that you saw was of Vicky New of the Indianapolis suburb Pike Township. This incident actually happened several years ago. And at first it might seem like a lot of the different Karen incidents that we cover. It's a woman who is getting in people's faces and destroying property and shouting things like, go back to Mexico, go back where you came from. There, she also said that she would kill the people that were there. And apparently this happened quite a bit. What makes this story distinct though, is that for this Karen, there were consequences and not just going viral. She is now being forced to pay $262,000 in total compensation for attorney fees, damage costs, all of that. Comes across a number of different categories, punitive and compensatory damages. That is a lot of money though. And there were death threats, and there was apparently like a lot that went into this over a period of time. As we said, this happened a few years ago, and so it takes a while for justice. But that is the most I've ever seen a Karen have to pay. Francesca, what do you think?
I mean, I feel like half of those fees are just, paying for that haircut. Damn, girl, still, you realize that supercuts can do other things. They're not.
Hey, that's where I go.
I know that. That's why I said it. No, sometimes they get it right, and then when John decides to shave off his beard, that's not on you. That's not on you, supercuts. No, but for real, I am glad that she's forced to pay. Like, there's some consequences. It's also just like, it's so upsetting to see. Like, we're being told America's the greatest country. Oh yeah, love thy neighbor, Jesus, blah. Look at the way this woman is behaving with her own neighbor. Gross. Imagine living next to someone like that. And we're supposed to again, we live in a place where, I don't know, if your neighbors aren't that awful, talk to them. I know I need to do a better job of that.
What did you just say?
What are you right now sitting out here doing?
I'm minding my own business. What are you doing?
I don't think you are minding your own business.
Okay, what do you think I'm doing?
I'm not really sure, but I'll figure it out.
Okay, you figure it out. I'm probably where I live.
Yeah, I live here too.
Okay, so I'm probably at my house where I live.
Okey-dokey.
Got it. You feel good? Did you do what you needed to do?
What the doing right now?
I'm standing outside my house. You're standing outside of my house.
Why are you standing outside of your house doing what you're doing?
I don't think that's any of your concern, what I'm doing.
Well, you're doing something.
Okay, so that's a Karen doing what Karens do, going up to a person who's literally just standing outside of their house, which is suspicious for some reason. And he asked in that video, this guy who's just there with his family, asked, do you feel good? She didn't really have an answer for it because, when you point out that what they're doing is really weird and creepy and racist, they won't like that. You know what they'll like less? Actual consequences for it. Because in this particular case, and it so happens so rarely, there were consequences. That California woman was eventually identified. And although the company that she works for initially tried to brush the whole thing off, they did eventually fire her for being a weird racist creep who was stalking families. And then going up to them and being so self-assured, there was something to me, Jayar, so threatening about the vibe that she was giving off there. Like, I would be worried to live in that place, knowing that there are people like that following me and my family around. But if we can jump ahead to graphic 4, they say at Change Healthcare, one of our core values is including all. Consistent with our core values and policies, we value diversity, promote inclusion, and seek to maintain a workplace free of harassment and discrimination. We do not share specific information about any employee, current or former. However, this individual is no longer with Change Healthcare. So look, they finally did the including all thing that they said that they valued. What do you think? Actual consequences for Karen.
There's another. This is what people are upset about: the cancelization of people who want keep standing there and keep giving your point. I hope it was worth it. Hopefully, there's enough saved up, or maybe you have another job lined up that's willing to accept someone like this. But there was, you notice slowly as she was understood. Hey, I'm standing in front of his house. She took a very long pause because what she never considered was this black person could have anything that's somewhat near what she's got. Yep. She's like, so what are you doing outside of your place? After was told, here's a hint, it might be mine. And she had a long pause. What the hell does that mean? Black people can own something near me? I thought this was America. But if someone else says, I thought this was America, why do you guys not think black folks can have anything? Why do you guys think black folks are inferior to you? They go, why you keep telling me that I'm racist? Because you do things like this. Yep. And now you can complain about being canceled by your company. This has nothing to do with me. They don't want to be associated with you. This is what we're trying to shift back towards, because people within this conservative movement have felt the need to normalize this type of behavior again, or at least not make them people be ashamed of doing it in front of a camera. Hey, continue on, Karens. See how much more this helps you out.